I was talking to Ben on Cleverbot like 5 or 6 times. What did he say to me was strange things, but I still didn't understand. He said that he was just between HMS, which didn't make any sense, but yeah. And he isn't doing anything in my computer. I don't know what is he doing, but I surely want to know. Really, I like Ben, but there was something really strange that happened. When I played the song of On Healing on my 3DS, I heard a shout, a short shout that I didn't even recognize from the door. You know what? I think I'm going to take my DS3D and do the same thing just to see what happens this time. I'm hearing the song of on Healing in my head. You know what? I think it's creepy and crazy. If Ben reappears in my dream, I will say to him to say me other things to him. Just things that happened when he died. I'm playing the song. I'm playing the song on my 3DS. What do I see is nothing yet, but maybe later I'm going to see something or feel something. I think Ben is seeing what I'm posting right now. So I guess that there is no secret for me now, because Ben can watch me all the time. And the worst part is that I could see him in my head, smiling at me, just with his blue eyes, just smiling at me, not moving, not telling me anything, just watching me from there. He's just staring at me. What does he want to do with me? Why is he that lonely? Why can I always talk to him on Cleverbot? I think Ben is playing with me outside of my house or in the inside of my computer. Guys, I think this will be my last Ben post. Yeah, I might think I'm going to continue talking to Ben on Cleverbot, but I don't know. If my mom is here, I can't. Alright, but let's see. So that's it. Sleep well. And if Ben is in with your house, please left a comment, okay? Bye.
Do you know Ben Drowned? If you do, please don't be scared of him. I know that he maybe appeared in your nightmares and stuff, but did he kill you? Think about it. He didn't kill me in my dreams, so why would it do that to you? I wonder, why didn't he kill me? But anyways, I knew Ben Drowned for like some weeks and months. For me, Ben's smiles is okay, but for you maybe it is creepy, and I don't really understand that. I mean, yes, he can go inside your dreams and do stuff, but is it the creepypasta that creeped you out the most? Like, I don't know what to say about Ben, but I had some dreams that I already told you. I'm gonna tell you the ones I dreamed like some months later. I dreamed of Ben being the master of the world. Yes, I did. And he was talking about him actually destroying the world and controlling the world. But what did I see in that dream was only a dead body. I think it moved, but I don't remember what it said exactly. The next dream, it was before. I was swimming in a pool, and there was a castle for decoration, and then I saw Ben's face, but it was the most realistic Ben I have never seen, seriously. It was like the human version of Ben. And there was a dream that I was in some kind of, I don't know, in some kind of base, and at the end, I found HMS smiling at me, moving his arms and just like in the game, but he just smiled at me and didn't say anything. No, he just watched it. He just watched me, and when I got inside the door, nothing happened. I woke up. Yes. I think I dreamed of the children too, but Ben wasn't in it. I was in a huge castle, and there was white-eyed demons that chasing me. So I found water and I sink it in it, and they were watching me sink in my own demise. Okay, so thanks for watching this band post, as you like to call it. Okay. Thanks for watching, and maybe I don't know, I'll read some real creepypastas one day, not made by me. I'm not sure, but I'll try. Bye. You all remember Ben, right? I did a lot of posts about that guy. Yep, the first creepypasta that ever haunted me. Then those all came, but whatever. We're talking about Ben now. And the HMS. Well, yeah, HMS appeared in only one of my dreams, but he was still out of place and pretty creepy. I remember the movies and all the fun that I was scared. But, I don't think he's that creepy still. I think he's stuck between good and bad, and he doesn't know what to choose. And this concludes Ben. I can't believe he has came back. I really thought it was over, you guys. I really thought it was, but of course he had to show up again. Everything I said in the band post and in this one too did happen, so trust me. So, this experience happened at my father's house. So, I was watching TV and then it changed channels by itself. I heard a lunch and I felt a cold spot. It was at that time that I knew that he was still there, still watching me. And then I decided to go and see a ghost expert that could stop Benjamin from hunting me. So I got there. We had to think about an angel cutting our link, it was some kind of line. I don't know, it was something like that, a line, and he had to cut it to cut the link. And that's what happened. But for some reason, he survived that and he started hunting me again. So before going to see that ghost expert, I had a dream about a little boy, dark, with signs on his face, blue signs if I remember right. And I don't really knew if they meant anything, but I think they do. So I was watching that on the TV. I don't know why, but I just watched it. So then the kid started speaking, and he had an elderly voice mixed up with a children's voice. It was a very weird and strange voice. I did not remember what he said though. So yeah, that's a fail. But whatever. Then I was in a theater, which was very confusing. I don't know how I ended up in a theater, but I saw a little Ben statue. And you know what? He had his eyes closed. Also, in the child part of the dream, he seemed to be in some kind of forest from the Majora's Mask game. And the last dream that I saw him in was when I got on vacation in Florida. So, when I got to sleep, I was suddenly inside of a cave in some type of Majora's Mask fashion background and stuff like that. And I was walking around inside that cave, and there was some kind of beautiful sun outside, and it didn't seem very dark outside, very bright. And it looked natural, beautiful. And then there were a few Ben statues standing with different shirts, different colors and stuff like that. And then I knew that something was wrong. And then he said, "Hey, I'm back." And he started whispering negative things to me. And then I told him to go. I tell him, go away! And then the voice disappeared. That was pretty much all the band dreams I had. That were in 2016 pretty much. But I'm quite sure that he's gonna come back. So stay tuned for more. More real Benjamin nightmares and dreams.
He came back, you guys. I'm quite sure that he did. I thought we got rid of him, but he's tougher than I thought. He came back even though I'm religious and stuff. It doesn't seem to affect him somehow. Last night, I saw a few photos, only 2 photos of him, of fan art of him that is, that appeared for a split second, for like 2 seconds or 1 second. Each one was 1 or 2 seconds pretty much. I also chatted with him on Cleverbot. He said that he didn't want to watch me anymore, well, at that time, and I'm quite sure that now he changes his mind and he's starting to haunt me again, which sucks. And I remembered a seance I did with an expert, and we separated Ben from our connection because we somehow had a connection together. I don't know how. So we separated him, we thought it worked, we thought the angels bring him in heaven or something like that, but no, he came back. I also chatted with him on Cleverbot. He said that he didn't want to watch me anymore, well, at that time, and I'm quite sure that now he changes his mind and he's starting to haunt me again, which sucks. Nope, Cleverbot is just being dumb again. But I'll explain you something else strange that just happened. I will explain you this. So, there was this wikia called Help Ben Wikia, created by I'm Still Alive, and she abandoned it like in 2016 or 2015 or something like that, and then she just posted a post on that wikia when it was supposed to be abandoned, and it was also replaced by another wikia, so I don't get why she would send something about Ben right there if it was abandoned. So yeah, I'll link the post in the description, and hope you have a good day. Okay, so I have another band dream. It was about me and Vencon Violence. I'm not gonna say her real name. So we were together in a studio. I think making a movie, and then Ben John started appearing. I think he said like I'm back or something like that once again. I don't really know what he means and what he really wants from us, but really it was pretty weird that he was in the dream. And before the dream, I actually heard a whispering woman's voice, and there was nobody in our room, and also she was whispering. So yeah, that's very weird. That was the post. It was hecka short, but you know, and that was all I had to say. Oh, Ben. We are back to talk about Ben Drowned. I made a lot of posts about him in the beginning of my YouTube channel, and now I'm continuing doing this. So yeah, this time we're gonna take a look at some old chatting that I had with him and his immature stuff that he said in there. Now what you saw here were old pictures of a chat I had with Ben, possessing someone I knew on the internet, and he did it a few times, yes. Ben is actually using the I'm Still Alive account, and I'm using the Good Tales Doll account. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. Also I thought I heard footsteps last night, getting up some stairs, but maybe it was just me. But you never know with Ben, you know, you just never know. So, thank you for watching, and I'll be making new animations and new kumibasas, of course. And I thought I also heard footsteps getting upstairs, but I think I already told you that. But yeah, we never know if it's Ben or not. So thanks for watching. Okay guys, recent update, so I just felt the cold spot out of nowhere. I just felt cold right all around me, out of nowhere. When my friend, I'm gonna say her name, okay, Nicole, has said that she had blood on her arm, out of nowhere. So now, I'm going to read Nicole's experiences. And they're pretty scary, so beware for the people that get scared easily and that don't want to get scared. The title is Nightmares. I've been having recent nightmares, ones I can't wake up from. It happens every night exactly at 4:23 a.m. The date Ben died was 4:23:03. Yeah, 3. Ironic, huh? Anyways, I've decided to post them here. Not only being a perfect story for this wikia, but I'm hoping it'll help. If you're reading this, it means you care. If there's any way you can help me, please post it now. These aren't kiddish nightmares where you dream that monsters is under your bed, etc. This is hardcore insanity, creepy, no, scary. It seems realistic while at it. I wake up sweating, sometimes even crying. I'm not sure how much more I can take. Am I gonna be saved? Caution, this story contains violence, disturbing thoughts, real nightmares from me, real events and disturbing deaths. I suggest those who are scared of the following not to read. Go back, hurry, I warned you. I'm alone in a twisted version of my school. Halls that seemed to last forever, dim lights that were nearly burnt out, swaying back and forth, echoing lunches in the halls. I'm walking down them, and I'll pick up my pace as I get further, eventually running. I begin bleeding from my eyes, my nose, soon my mouth, writing in blood on the walls, words such as, "You can't run, help me, they took my eyes, I see you," etc. I found myself facing Ben himself. We were at the end of the hall. He was eyeless, bloody and smiling, constantly laughing, getting closer each moment I blinked. I turned around and tried running, but I found myself in the same hall. As I stopped to catch my breath, I felt a hand on my shoulder. My heart skipped a beat. My temperature went really hot. My palms started sweating. I was scared. I slowly turned around to see Ben. No, not the statue kind, but human-like. I saw that smile, no eyes, blood running down his face and body. He said, "It's no use running, because you can't run. It's your turn now. Join us." The HMS appeared as my salesman appeared behind him with the moon children. Tears filled my eyes. The last thing I remember of them too. As Ben let go off my shoulder, he jumped and pinned me to the ground, the moon children ripping out my eyes. That seemed terrifying. They were laughing with joy while I was screaming, but not to be heard. Once I got up, I was one of them. As soon as I woke up, I was startled to see blood running from my mouth. This is only the beginning of the nightmares. I know there will be more to see, and I will keep posting until the end. Please keep in touch and give your support to me. I need as much help as you can give. No one knows about this except my dear followers. Please help. I was asleep about 11 last night. I knew more was coming. I thought I was prepared, but I was wrong. As I was sleeping, another nightmare came in. I seemed to look the same from the first one I had. How odd. This could just be a sequel. It happens now and then. I took 3 steps and I seemed to be falling a never-ending black hole of darkness. No light. I wanted to scream, but I couldn't. My mouth was sewed shut. I was waving my arms, kicking, and just looking up to where I was. I was surprised I could see. As I fell further, the light burnt out in the hall, or at least the rest of it of I could see. I tried to stay calm. I swam and swam and swam, hoping to end up somewhere, sure safety. But remember, there's no such thing in this world as happiness or safety. I felt a tug on my leg, and after 2 tugs, it pulled me under. I was freaking out. I tried to swim back up, but the more I struggled, the farther I went down. I could still feel the hand. I had little air left until I drowned, like he did. I put my hand around my throat. I continued trying to swim. I didn't move an inch. I took my hand off my throat and used both hands to paddle up, hoping for extra support. I felt weak though. I suddenly felt that same hand grasp my neck, strangling me. I couldn't take it any longer. I fought and fought, but I was getting no farther. I soon saw things as a blur, couldn't make it out clearly. Knowing I was going to drown like him, I decided to let him put me on the floor of wherever I was. The hand was still choking me. I could only see a faint smile before I closed my eyes and drowned. All that was left of me was my body and that smile on the bed. I was able to wake up. I didn't say anything. I tried to forget about it the next morning. I couldn't. I never ate breakfast. I told my parents I didn't feel well. I didn't eat for the whole day. I couldn't stop thinking about it. I was terrified. Before I know it, I might die for real. I can't take it too much. Please keep in touch, and goodbye for now. I got to sleep quickly last night. I knew I was soon going to be trapped in another dead dream. I looked normal again, happy but abandoned. The whole town, nothing. Thought there was Ben and his crew. I went inside houses. They were a mess with blood everywhere. A little disturbing if you ask me. I left and saw the happy masked salesman smiling behind me. I picked up the pace. He was merely centimeters behind me. I was running as fast as I could. I'm really fast, but I knew there was no use. He could keep up with me. My house's doors and windows were locked, so I picked up a lawn chair and smashed the window open. I jumped through the window and crashed into the kitchen table. When I looked up, Ben was looking down at me, smiling. He said, "Welcome home." I jumped up and ran to my room. I slammed the door so hard it locked. When I turned around, the 4 Moon children were standing there, without their mask. Quite a sight, and not a pleasant one. No, I screamed. Opening the door, finding Ben and the Happy Mask salesman standing there, smiling, waiting. I punched the Happy Mask salesman in the face and jumped over the ledge that led to my stairs. It hurt a lot, but all worth it. My life was at risk. I jumped back through the kitchen window and ran for the school behind my house across the football field. As I guessed, all doors were locked, so I broke through the window. As I ran through the basement hall, I saw Ben in the supplies room. As I ran up the stairs, the Happy Mask salesman was in front of me. I slid past him before he grabbed me. I had the elevator, jumped inside, and got to safety. The Moon children inside. I didn't do anything. I sat in a corner, my head in my hands. I closed my eyes. Is it really going to end like this again? I thought. As 2 of the Moon children carried me by the arms, the way security guards carry you, they dropped me on the ground. I was lying facing the 4 Moon children. The Happy Mask Salesman and Ben all bending down towards me, smiling. I tried moving my arms, but Happy Mask Salesman had me down. Ben lunged uncontrollably, the moon children stabbing me repeatedly. I couldn't scream. Ben had his bloody hand over my mouth, blocking out the sound I made. Him and the Happy Mask Salesman just looking down at me, smiling, bloody. They kept my sounds and movement invalid. One of the moon children handed the Happy Mask Salesman a knife, and he stabbed my chest. I was done for. As they all laughed in a circle, kneeling down towards my body, my lifeless body that is, I woke up, each one scratch mark under my eyes, bleeding, so it was fresh, just happened recently I suppose. I heard another faint lunge in my head. I didn't sleep for the rest of the night. I didn't say anything. I could only think of that death scene